Well, good day, family. Good day. Welcome back to the channel. Coach Jay coming at you again. I trust you're doing well on today. Family, listen to this in the last video. We were talking about this veteran who was not maxing out the moment. He was not maxing out the moment. Why? Because the lack of knowledge. He did not know. He was operating in ignorance. That means a lack of knowledge. That's nothing derogatory. He just didn't know. No one ever shared it with him. But he came into one of my seminars and I talked to him. I said, hey, yes, you're a veteran. You're a retired veteran. Great. He said, yeah, I've been retired for 6 years. I get 100% service connection from my PTSD because I served in combat and things happen over there. You know how it goes. I said, yes, I do, because I've been there as well. But I don't have PTSD, thank God. PTSD is a wow, it's a tremendous thing, but you don't want this if you didn't have to experience it. So he's getting 100%. So that's $48,000 a year because he's married. So he's got the dependent added onto his benefit. We're just going to round it out to $4,000 a month, $48,000 a year. Now he's receiving his retirement pay, and I said, okay, how much are you getting? He said $52,000 a year. I said, okay, wonderful. So you're in a $100,000 club. He said, yes, I am. He said, yeah, I'm paying taxes on my taxes. And he's also doing the survivor benefit plan, so they take out for that, but that lowers his tax. But check this out. He should have been paying no taxes. You know why? Because he should have been getting CRSC. That's Combat Related Service Special Compensation. And now that puts him to the point where he's going to get that retirement pay, but it's no longer going to be taxed under the CRSC. That's only for retired personnel from the military. They can get this because the service connection is only for combat related injuries or whatever. And his is a mental thing. Now watch this, family. So we did that. I said, man, you need to go and work. He said, yeah, my wife, she's done working. She got out the military early. She didn't get a retirement. I said, that's fine. I said, let her stay at home. I said, you guys got $100,000 a year, and guess what? Tax-free money. Now watch this, family. We went ahead and we maxed out the moment. So I said, go ahead and go to work, and let's go ahead and max out those retirement accounts in your 401k plan. This is how we did it. I talked about this last time. He can do $31,000 in maxing out his retirement account. Now watch this. I said, go ahead and open up a spousal Roth IRA for your wife, and one for you, and we're gonna max that out. That's $16,000 a year. So he's got $3,916 coming out between those retirement accounts. And a couple of them, those other two over there in Roth IRA, guess what? They're tax-free once he go to pull it out. At the end of that 10-year period from the age of 50 to the age of 62, guess what? He is now able to have $1 million in there, because part of that, he didn't have any money. He just knew he was going to get his retirement. I said, let's max it out. So we maxed it out with those retirement accounts, the spousal Roth IRA. Guess what? He's got $1 million in there. In the next video, I'm going to tell you how we're going to gamify this house that's paid for that they